What up everybody, Marcelian here back at you with another video, and this is the Retribution Paladin guide and stuff for patch 4.3.3. Yep, this is another guide video. My old ones are slightly outdated and a lot of people asked me about this, so I'm gonna do it again, this time including some keybinds, okay? So let's get straight on it. Now, talent wise, I believe this is the best spec you can generally have as a red paladin. So here in Retribution we're gonna start with 3 in Crusade, 2 in Improved Judgement, you know, Eye for an Eye and Guardian's Favor, I don't use them, don't use them. 3 out of 3 in Rule of Law, Pursuit of Justice 2 out of 2, 1 in Communion, 3 into Art of War, 2 out of 2 into Lorgam of the Law, 0 in Divine Storm, fuck this, 1 in Sacred Shield, 1 in Sanctity of Battle, 0 Seals of Command. Now, I use this with this because, like, I calculated this shit without it. So I used to have Seal of Command without this, and this as well. And I calculated this shit in my, what the fuck is it called? The recount, okay? So actually playing with Sanctity of Battle and Judgment of the Pure, like having the cooldown on Crusader Strike lower, actually gets you more damage. Like, not much, don't believe you're gonna go sky high with the damage, no, but it still is more damage, so I went for this route. You can go for Seal of Command, it's okay with this as well. And moving on, Sanctified Red 3 out of 3, Selfless Healer of course, to get this 2 out of 2, Repentance, Divine Purpose 2 out of 2, Inquiry of Fate 3 out of 3, Acts of Sacrifice 2 out of 2. Now you should use this. I use this a lot because first thing, you have a 20% reduction on the cooldown and 20% reduction mana cost for your Hand of Freedom. And also, if you have this, your cleanse will help remove like frost novas and roots and shit like that, so it's really nice. You can choose 1 out of 2 and maybe go with Guardian 1 and 1 out of 2 in Guardian's Favor if you want. I mean, it depends on what comp you play and how comfortable you feel. If you have 1 out of 2 in Active Sacrifice, you can still cleanse yourself out of snares and slows. And of course, Zealotry, the final one. Now, in Protection, I go for the Word of Glory 30% chance to not consume Holy Power. Sometimes it's a lifesaver, trust me. And in Holy, of course, Last Word spec, so 2 out of 2 in Arbiter of Light, 3 out of 3 in Judgments of the Pure, and 2 out of 2 in Last Word. Now, having this spec with Last Word, you have like a 60% increased critical chance when used on targets with 35% or less health. So what this means, like, so you're playing, let's say, with a rogue or with a priest. Oh, okay, let's say with a priest, okay? And you're playing against a DK and another red paladin. They're gonna blow up the priest. Probably in 90% of the cases, they wanna blow up the priest fast, and they can really fast. Now, you have a lot of ways to save the priest, but now I'm gonna talk about the Last Word spec. So he gets them really fast. In the meantime, you hit one of them because you wanna build your holy power. And he gets below 35% health. Now, it's a good way to like set up your party frames to show the percentage of your party members, okay? Because if you see like it's like 32% or 28% and you have like 3 holy powers, you can Word of Glory them, and it's practically almost kind of a guaranteed crit. Now, I think crits like 120k, I say crits like, it's really, really helpful, okay? So, oh, hold on. Excuse me. I have all kind of wires here. So yeah, Selfless Healer, that's what you're gonna do. Now, I'm gonna show you macros for Selfless Healer, which are really good. And I use them a lot. And I'm gonna show you macros for other stuff as well. Now, glyph wise. Okay, let's start with the big ones. So, Prime Glyph, Templar's Verdict, have to have this. Second one, Seal of Truth. Now, this is really good because you need your expertise cap, okay? You have to have like 20 expertise. Then you have the World of Glory, which increases your healing by 10% from Word of Glory. Then for the majors we have the Hammer of Justice. This increases the distance you can hammer with. You have the Glyph of Cleanse, which you're gonna use Cleanse a lot, especially on yourself, especially when there's a lot of mages in the arenas. Glyph of Trun Evil basically makes this spell instant, really good against DKs, their pets, warlocks and their pets. So yeah, it's coming in use really good. And for the minor one, this is like what you want to choose. I choose the Blessing of Might because I use this a lot. Seal of Truth and Seal of Justice. Okay, Seal of Justice. I use this especially when I'm playing like Resto Druids, even Rogues, Resto Shamans. Now this is the Resto Shamans get this the most. Okay, so Seal of Justice cannot. They can negate any speed buff on your enemy player, right? So if you are like trying to hit a shaman, right, you open up with Seal of Truth, make the dots go blah blah blah, then you switch to Seal of Justice and hit him again. He can, if he goes into Spirit Wolf, he cannot run faster than you, okay? So your Judgement, you get like 40% speed increase, and you get to him and you kick his ass. So it's really good. Now you can use this on, again, classes that have like speed buffs. Okay, this will negate them. All right. Now told you the glyphs, told you the talents. Your primary stats. So strength will be the first stat as well. Like this is the biggest stat for Retribution, but get as much strength as you can. Okay. Now you need to have at least 14k attack power. Now, attack power is really good for paladins because it really works well with Sacred Shield. For the more attack power you have, the more you can heal when Sacred Shield pops. So it's really good. Okay. Now I went for crit instead of mastery, like reforging everything to crit because I have chosen two PvE gears. Like I got them from Raid Finder because I didn't play the the normal or the heroic. Just don't have the time, and you need the achievement and shit like that. So I don't want to get too stressed about it. But anyways, I got two pieces of gear that are PvE here, and this is really nice because it has the bonus from these two. It actually gives holy power when you judge. Okay. Now, specking crit when having this is really good because these have a lot of crit on them as well. So, if you're playing with a rogue or a feral druid, you're gonna have like a really huge crit. Like I'm going to about 19% crit, which is really huge for a red paladin. Now, imagine this. Where is spell? Okay, imagine this crit chance. Okay. Buffed from a rogue, and with the selfless healer, the last word, you have like 60%, another 20%, like 80% chance to crit. That's why I'm speccing crit for, especially for the World of Glories. Okay. So strength, reforge everything to critical strike, but until reforging to critical strike, you have to have these two. Okay. And be sure you are capped at hit rating. Alright, you need to have like at least I mean the cap is 5. You're 5, okay, but it's really hard to get the straight number. Like I'm really close of getting it. I'm 5.01. And also have your expertise cap, like for 85 level, dodge and parry chance 0%. Okay. Now if you don't have these two, it isn't a problem. What I found out the best thing that works for paladins who are like full cataclysmic gear, still mastery. Now if you don't have these two and you're full cataclysmic gear, just go for full mastery. Now as enchants, of course, on my head I have like 60 strength, and this is like the heads and the shoulders are from the honor thing, the honor vendors, stuff like that. So yeah, you can get them from there. Now from cloak, of course, 50% 50 critical strike, plus 20 total stats on my chest. 65 critical strike on my bracers. Of course, here I have the plus 50 strength on my gloves. You should probably get that as well. On the belt, like I have the belt ebony steel belt buckle, the one that gives you another socket. So that's it. On the legs, definitely get 190 attack power plus 55 critical strike. On the boots, oh, why do I have my... Okay, here I have a little bit of master left. It's good to not ignore, like, have at least 10, okay? Don't go below 10, because it still helps. I don't know why I choose here, master. Probably I was thinking I could have a little bit more, or I just totally forgot about it, but... If you guys know any better enchants for the boots, I'm open, just shoot it out. Okay, so... Critical strength, critical strike, have your hit cap, have your expertise cap, and you're good to go. And if you have like free space, just, you know, like for example, I have in my legs, I have this resilience thingy here. Just because like my resilience is pretty low having this PvE gear on. Look, okay. Now if I switch to my full PvP gear, I'm like 5k. So check it out. It's a huge difference, believe me. Okay. Now switching back to my PvE set. And for the weapon, of course, I have the Purium weapon chain. I also have the landslide, but it's on the other weapon. Sometimes I switch between them, but generally you want to go with the Purium chain because you don't want to have like 8-second disarms and shit like that. Okay. Right. So this would be the stats, talents, and glyphs. I'm probably gonna make a little list so you can see exactly. Now I'm gonna go into macros. So macros, they're not the. I don't think these are the best macros, but sometimes they can get in handy. Sometimes they, you know, you just basically you cannot use them really much in battlegrounds. You can try, but these mostly are for arenas. So if you play arenas, they're probably gonna be good for you. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the World of Glory macro. Okay. Now this one is like with the modifier alt. So I have my modifier. If I keep my alt key stroke, it's gonna World of Glory this guy. If I do not keep my alt key pressed, it's gonna World of Glory this guy. Now this is really simple. You have to. I'm gonna give you the text right here, so you can use this for a lot of spells. I use this for my Repentance and Hutch as well. So this is really good, especially for threes. You have like both players in one macro. You don't have to have a million macros. Just use your alt to modifier, and you can World of Glory anybody. Okay. Another macro. Let's see. Hand of Protection. This is a standard macro. I just use the name of the party member, and generally I have this bind to F1, F2, and F3. I am F3. F1 and F2 are my party members. Okay, let's go to specific macros. So sacrifice, Hand of Sacrifice as well. I will have this for one name usually. If I play threes, I use this for the healer. If I play twos, for the other guy, of course. Let's see, Seal of Truth, this is I don't use this anymore, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, this is like the switch. If you have two weapons, like have the PvP one and the PvE one, this is a really good macro to switch between them, like I do. Okay. Now, let me just check my... Okay, here are my CC macros, right? So I have three of them for like 3v3. Okay, so these macros are with Arena 1, Arena 2, and Arena 3. Now, I have a Razer Naga, and I use this mouse for these macros. Now, it's really logical because on the Razer Naga, you have like 1, 2, 3 up till 12 buttons, and if you like bind them like this, like I have right here. 1, 2, 3. These are the 1, 2, 3 for my Naga. Okay, so what those macros do? Okay, if I keep Alt pressed, I'm gonna Hammer of Justice arena target 1. If I don't, I'm gonna Repentance arena target 1. Same goes for arena target 2. Same goes for arena target 3. Now I have them again, like this is my 1-button mouse on the Naga, this is my 2-button mouse on the Naga, and this is my 3-button mouse on the Naga. Arena 1 and 2 and 3 in Gladius, if you look from, like, let me give you an example now. Well, you've seen in my videos as well. Okay, so this is arena 1, 2, and 3. Like every time you're gonna be in arenas, have Gladius on. Now, if I have like this one, we'll go for this one, and Hammer of Justice 2 will go for arena 2, and Hammer of Justice 3 will go for arena 3, like arena player 3. So you gotta know the count for arena 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. It's like from top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that would be it. So these are my CC macros, and I use them in 2s and in 3s, which is like really good. Oh, how the fuck do I get this shit off? I got used to it. It's much better than focus macros, like focus CC, focus repentance, focus hammer. If you get used, it takes like a while to get used to arena 1, 2, 3 shit like that. But once you get the hang of it, it's really cool. Okay, now other macros. Let's see. Okay, this is my damage macro. One of the damage macros. So I have like 2 macros for 2 waves of burst. Let's say if I have like let's say 2 holy powers and I want to save my zealotry and damage trinket for later, I can always pop Inquisition for 20 seconds. I have Avenging Rag and a cast of Hammer of Wrath. Okay, so this will be like the first pressure point. People really get scared when they see this, although Wings got nerfed this patch. Not many people know that, I guess, but people really get scared when they see the Avenging Rat up. This is like to scare people. It doesn't do that much damage anymore, but still, it is a good intimidator. Okay, so this is the first one I pop. Let me show you. A lot of them target me. Let me just buff up a little bit. Oh, vengeance. Oh shit, hold on.